Right, well, you join me at the RSPB Nature Reserve at Swell Wood near Langport, just outside Taunton. And what a place. I mean, I knew it was going to be good here because when I first arrived, even before I got out of the car, I saw cold tits, chaffinches, could hear greenfinches, saw a nuthatch. It's just alive with birds. In fact, you can just hear them, you can listen to them all the time. The occasional croaking is the heronry, which is just over to my right there, and it's the biggest heronry in Somerset. Huge place. Egrets nesting there as well with the herons. We'll have a look at that a bit later on, but I just want to take a walk further down this path I'm on now and basically just see what turns up. So why don't we have a wander? Swell Wood has been managed by people for wood production for many hundreds of years. During the 1800s, part of the wood was open parkland with specimen trees such as the yew, Scots pine and larch. Some of these are still present in the wood today. A variety of trees have been coppiced through the centuries. Generally, hazel is coppiced for use in basket making, and ash, oak, cherry, maple and small-leaved lime also coppiced throughout the woods. The RSPB has continued the tradition of managing the hazel coppice since they bought Swell Wood in 1983. Out of interest, the walk I'm on now is wheelchair friendly, so virtually anybody can come here and enjoy the wildlife and the peace and quiet. And so come along, have a look. Have you heard that teacher sound? That's a great tip. Might do it again. Have a listen. Here it goes. Great tip. Look at that, beautiful. Lovely broad leaves and that lovely yellow flower on top. Beautiful plant. I love them. Always a good sign of spring when you see primroses. Look at that, they are gorgeous little plants, aren't they? So delicate. And I've always said it, but I much prefer these ones to the ones you can get in the garden centre. But don't pick them, please. Just leave them where they are. But they're gorgeous, gorgeous little plants. This is cuckoo pint, otherwise known as lords and ladies. When that grows, later in the year to autumn, it produces red berries, which are absolutely deadly poisonous. But it's a lovely plant. The leaves form a kind of funnel to trap water inside them. These are very young ones. Listen. I just heard a tawny owl in broad daylight. I hope you picked it up on the microphone. Obviously being disturbed. What if I can find him? Well, you have a wonderful view, because they're quite high up, of the Somerset levels, and it just stretches right before me. Massive expanse of the levels. Interestingly, the last time I came here is quite a few years ago now, and there'd been a lot of flooding, and it was like one huge lake. But today is as it should be. I can hear the whip whip call of a nuthatch occasionally. That's a goldfinch and a chaffinch and a woodpecker, and I can't keep up with the birds. There's too many of them to tell you what they are as I'm hearing them. Oh. That's I can hear a robin ticking. That's the tick of a robin. Great Spot is really going at it now. One heck of a hangover in the morning. No, you won't really, actually, you won't really at all. Must explore more of this place, come on. just going to have a look under this log here, because round here you just never know. And it's very soggy. But I must remember to put it back where I found it. And we have wood lice, earthworm trying to escape from the light. And the earthworms, of course, will love all these leaf litter, and they come out at night, they'll drag it down in their holes and start breaking it down. There you go, fellow, back in the dark where you belong, dark and the damp. Oh, that was a blue tip. Actually, today is a very good day, possibly, to hear a chiff-chaff, because they should be here now. They're one of the very first summer visitors to arrive in this country, so hopefully we'll hear a chiff-chaff, and that'll really make my day. I've already seen a brimstone, so it's obviously spring. Big, beautiful yellow butterfly brimstone. Very, very early spring butterfly. Unmistakable when you see them. What's nice about places like this is that habitats are created amongst habitats. For instance, just to my left here, fallen tree, fell a while ago, woods rotting down. That has now created another habitat for other creatures to come into. So it's all beneficial. Now, don't know whether you can hear that. Listen closely. Deedly, 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 deedly. That's a goldcrest. He's saying his Latin name. Regulus, 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 regulus. Probably hear the wood pigeon. They always go up at the end, go up at the end. They go at the end. Let's have a wander. There we are. Lesser celandine. And that opens up with the sun, so tonight it's all closed up again, nice and tight. I love the shape of the leaves. Look at that. Like a spade on a playing card. Exactly the same shape, just green. Loads on, well, it's quite a prolific plant anyway, but just the one coming out there. I see a new batch just starting here. There we are. The primrose and the lesser celandine. All very springy, if you ask me. On with the show. There you are. Hazel tree catkin. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Beautiful. Whoa. Sounds like heronry's kicking off. Isn't that lovely? Right. Well, this is where we started our walk. By the circular tree stumps with a big, almost totem pole type tree stump in the middle. But we're not finished yet, because now I want to go and look at the heronry and the little egrets nesting there as well, which is that way. Right, we're now approaching the heronry, the bird hide. So it's a very, very quiet while we're in here, obviously, disturbed by the people or the herons and the egrets as well. So looking forward to this. Of course, we are in the very early stages of nesting for the herons, so there's not a great deal of activity at the moment. They'll pick up as the month progresses, obviously. And when the young turn up, then it's all hell breaks loose up there. There's one preening up there. Real good clean up. Well, I've had an absolutely amazing time here at Swell, but now it's time to head back to the car.